Hey Buffs, this is Team 29 coming at you with our final group project. So first up, we have an example of a good team. We fittingly chose the CU Women's Lacrosse team, specifically our 2019 fall season that we just wrapped up. We said this is a good example of a good team because there were multiple aspects that made the season both enjoyable and successful. We had a dedicated coaching staff, and we had a dedicated team who would arrive to practice with purpose. We learned to work for each other and for yourself. Intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation is huge on a good team. Not only was our team closely knit, but we improved greatly throughout the season.
As a team, we spend almost all of our time together, on the field, off the field, and even in class. We learn everyone's strengths and weaknesses and become a better team by doing so. It is our individual strength and our ability to use those cohesively that make us one team. If I know Zoe is a good feeder, instead of clearing space for her to dodge, I would simply cut to her and have her feed me the ball. We are fortunate to have strong leadership on our team. Our coach, Ann Elliott, is not only our coach, but our team mom. Ann pushes us to our individual limits. She never compares us to each other, and she only compares us to our previous successes and expects us to continually get better from there. Ann started our program 5 years ago and was ranked highest as 4th in the country. With 76 wins, 38 losses in just 5 years, Ann is one of the most successful coaches and has even been awarded Coach of the Year.
The CU women's lacrosse team exemplifies high organizational commitment. For instance, strong loyalty is shown because there are relatively no individuals who transfer out of the program. A sense of team pride is shown because each player wears lacrosse apparel almost every single day or on campus, and they sing the fight song before every game. In addition, belief in the team is prominent because the scouting report is trusted to be true, and the team thus is motivated and willing to execute it during games.
For an example of a bad team, we chose my high school lacrosse team. The issue on the team came directly from our leader, our coach. She taught us it was okay not to care about our teammates or our team chemistry. Her actions showed us that we should only care about winning rather than working as a team, and because of this value, we really won anything. She was verbally abusive and made players terrified to make a mistake because she would get in our faces and scream degrading things. She did not have motivating or respectful personal morals, and it reflected on the team culture. For example, she called a girl fat, made fun of somebody on the team who didn't have a prom date, and she was caught cheating on her husband. She was only a transactional leader. She rewarded the players who scored goals by being nice to them, but could also punish the same players if they did one mistake. She only let the top goal scorers make multiple mistakes in a game, and anyone else was pulled off after missing one catch. Her morals were focused on popularity, so multiple girls were isolated from the team if they were not cool enough. There was no team chemistry and no team respect. Players would not even say hi to each other if they passed each other in the hallway. There was a divide on the team between the popular girls and the non-popular girls, and the two groups did not associate with each other on and off the field. Because of the poor team chemistry and leadership, we had a record that was under 500.
On the high school team, there was a general lack of leadership. The coach was not good at motivating players and coming up with common goals to strive towards. The coach seemed to be mainly focused on tasks and generally did not care for the team members' attitudes or well-being, so not person-focused. Generally speaking, in a conventional sense, there is not a lot of diversity amongst either of the teams. The lack of diversity is largely surface level among the CU team, but there are many deep-level diversity factors. You have to have deep-level diversity amongst a team in order to have winning strategies that showcase different plans of action and decision-making styles.
At the end of the season last year, we were ranked 14th, which proves that having good off-field relationships really comes into play on the field. We focused on team culture and why it's important to our team. We receive a binder full of our team values listed out right on the page the first day of practice each year. It really makes it obvious what our team is, what's important to our team. Each team member is expected to know and respect these values. It's important for the entire team to be on the same page since it influences our performance. It's a mixture of intrinsic and extrinsic motivation that makes our team so close on and off the field. Our coach recently reminded us of the importance of culture. Despite any struggles we faced throughout the season, Our culture is what we work to stay constant, and it's what defines the team.